Images coming in now of Prime Minister Modi's high-level meeting, the fourth meeting in the last 48 hours that's been called in the wake of the death of an Indian student in Kharkiv in Ukraine. This is the first images coming in right now. Of that meeting. This is the fourth meeting by the Prime Minister that's been called in the last 48 hours in the wake of the death of young Naveen Shekarappa. This meeting is going to be, and it's going to have to be, much more action-oriented than any previous meeting that we have seen so far. This is a meeting where India will have to act much more urgently, much more speedily, and figure out a very, very concrete and time-bound evacuation plan for every Indian student who is currently in Kharkiv and any other part of the country of Ukraine. The reason is the last 3 hours have made it totally clear that no Indian is safe in Kharkiv. The death of young Naveen Shekarappa has confirmed that this is a situation that has spiraled completely out of control. The safety of Indian students cannot be guaranteed unless the government gets down there, creates safe passage and extracts all of these thousands of students, especially those in Kharkiv, which is under the most aggressive bombardment by Russian forces. Shells, missiles, all of those captured on camera have all been seen by all of the officials and ministers you see on your screen, including the Prime Minister. He's been briefed at the highest levels by India's intelligence agencies and the Indian embassy in Kyiv as well. And now it is for the Indian government to act as quickly as possible. Let's remember that the Indian government is on the ground. 4 ministers are to be at the land borders surrounding the western part of Ukraine for the evacuation. But this tragedy has struck in the northeastern part of Ukraine, very far from those land borders where the evacuations are currently taking place. So all eyes now on Prime Minister Modi's high-level meeting over whether, very crucially, since Kharkiv is just about 40 kilometers from the Russian border, can Prime Minister Modi create a plan with President Putin, with the Russian military, with the Russian embassy to get Indians out of Kharkiv via safe passage over the border into Russia and then bring them safely back home, because nothing else can at this time perhaps guarantee their safety. Our coverage is going to continue on the other side non-stop. The updates coming in both from Delhi, Kyiv, Kharkiv and others is non-stop. We are not shifting away from the story. The world is watching our coverage and we are committed to staying with the invasion of Ukraine. It's our #1 news story. Much more big updates coming up on the other side. Stay with India.